Before moving on to the pillars of success on the videos down there, I must share with you another universal law. No living organism is comfortable in an environment of uncertainty. Take yourself for instance. If your environment was uncertain, if you weren't sure the walls are going to be there in the next 10 minutes or not, of course you'd be uncomfortable. Take it all the way to your pet, to a microscopic organism. We all seek certainty and predictability in our environment, and in so doing, our mind automatically seeks patterns in people's behavior so that we can establish an environment of certainty. Knowing that, simple, we just have to create an environment of certainty with whom we communicate, be it prospects, distributors, family, even pets. And so, to create an environment of certainty, an environment of predictability, it's very simple. Just return calls in a timely fashion, reply to emails in a timely fashion, always be cordial, because we're in the process of teaching people how to treat us. If we mistreat them, if we're erratic, they will be uncomfortable and they'll treat us likewise and not respect us. When making appointments, we must be punctual. If we can't be, we call in advance and make sure that the person knows that we're going to be late rather than no show or just appear at the door. But we have to establish that as our behavior all the time so that people know that we're predictable, and you'll find that people will single you out as being more comfortable to be with than others who don't know about this pattern setting. And another way is, or another concept in order to be able to grasp this, is to imagine that everybody lives a life of harmony, or we'll say strives to live a life of harmony, and we must be invited into that life, or we upset the harmony if we barge in. One example is, if we call and make an appointment to get together, that way the person is including us in their harmony. Therefore, if we are late or don't show up, we are not included in the harmony. We're upsetting that person's harmony. So I constantly think of the other person's harmony, and I think of how I can fit in comfortably, or by being invited in, or certainly not at all when the harmony is such that I see that I'm interrupting it. So I hope that gives you an idea of how human beings seek an atmosphere of predictability, and that the first person that establishes that in someone else's mind will be more attractive, no matter what we're selling, than others.